everybody, Darby Doodah back to make my second YouTube video. In this video I'm going to be discussing cranial sacral therapy. Cranial sacral therapy was developed by Dr. Upledger, and his practice was created in the early 1980s. He's a doctor of osteopathy, and his early influencers were Dr. Sutherland and Dr. Still. So, cranial sacral therapy is a light touch modality that utilizes releasing restrictions throughout the cranial sacral system to help bring homeostasis back to the whole. The cranial sacral system consists of the skull, the spine, and the sacrum. This is a semi-closed hydraulic loop system where the spinal synovial fluid is produced in the brain. The ventricles in the brain fill as the synovial fluid is produced, and then it drains down into the semi-closed hydraulic system, which is made of dura mater, which is a tough and waterproof-like material that coats the brain and the spinal cord. This cerebral spinal fluid is what allows the nervous system to have life and buoyancy. It's an incredibly important and powerful fluid that helps us heal and function in the world, and it really powers our nervous system. So oftentimes people think that cranial sacral therapy will consist of just being touched on the head, which is not true. It is something that can be accessed throughout the entire body, because as these ventricles in the brain fill, so do the paired bones in the brain, in the skull, and it's reflected throughout the entire body. All the paired bones in the body kind of take this breath, so that as the spinal synovial fluid flows and fills the ventricles in the brain, our whole body kind of takes this breath open, and we call that moving into flexion. And then as the fluid drains, it kind of brings this movement back towards our body that we call extension. And every like 6 to 12 seconds, on a very minute scale, our body is kind of taking this breath. Making this very, very subtle. I'm super over exaggerating this movement that is reflected throughout all the paired bones in our body. and the main bones that you would have in the system that are reflecting each other are the sacrum and the occiput. So the sacrum is down here, we have the spine and the occiput, and there's this motion that's happening, and it's being reflected between the sacrum and the occiput. So those are two main access points that we do use, right? The back of the head and that triangle-shaped bone right at the base of the spine that leads down to the tailbone. Really powerful places to access the nervous system, release tension and adhesions throughout the spine and deep within the cranial system. As those restrictions are released, the nervous system relaxes, comes down into rest, digest, and heal. As that happens, all of the body's natural healing systems start to turn on. And as we're guided throughout the session, you know, following a protocol, but also following the messages of the body that are guiding us to the most healing order of practice to get to the ultimate optimization of the session. So you can generally start at the feet or the head, the chest, or the hips to kind of start to tune in. restrictions throughout the limbs can be accessed in different techniques like regional release or compressions, energy movement, all types of different ways to really access the body, the restrictions, and heal the body from the inside out. The idea of cranial sacral therapy is that, you know, in the least invasive way possible, we are accessing the innate wisdom of the body to heal and open the processes that it innately knows how to do. We're just supporting the body to move to wholeness. One of the biggest concepts that Upledger and cranial sacral therapy live by is that the body is always moving to wholeness. It wants to move to homeostasis. So as a practitioner, I'm creating an environment and I am supporting your body to move into wholeness, into homeostasis on its own as I support the process. So what is cranial sacral therapy good for? Almost everything. That's why I love it so much. Chronic conditions, chronic pain, chronic fatigue, TMJ, migraines, old injuries, new injuries, emotional, physical trauma, depression, anxiety, moving through crisis events in your life. Cranial sacral therapy is an incredible modality that is so healing for so many things. This is something that, has changed my life radically. I've seen it change my clients' lives radically. It is an amazing modality to practice because I get to see miracles unfold every day in my practice. If you have not tried cranial sacral therapy, I highly recommend it, and you can jump on the Upledger website and find a competent practitioner near you and see how this can benefit you, even if you're in good health, even if you're doing really good, but you want to optimize your well-being and your health and your vitality. This is going to be a great modality for you, for body, mind, and spirit. It is just a phenomenal way of giving yourself self-care and support through anything that you're going through. So I hope that this was helpful. Again, cranial sacral therapy is a light touch modality that moves throughout the entire body, evaluating, supporting, and facilitating healing from the deepest part of who you are, from within. The nervous system has this incredible ability to release stuck energy, past trauma, and as you release this from the inside out, the healing cascade effect throughout your entire system really is profound. So that's what I have to say about cranial sacral therapy. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. My website is bodybydarby.com. You can comment and subscribe below and ask more questions that I have made to failed to have answered during this. It's the end of my day and I am tired. I made a 20-minute long video earlier today and I like it better, but it was just a little bit too long and I fumbled on some words and I just decided to make the video over. So I hope this one lands as well. If you need more information, go into upledger.com and get everything you need to know about cranial sacral therapy. Contact me, comment, subscribe, share, and I look forward to seeing you in the future for some more videos. I'm thinking Fridays are going to be my day to bring some info to you guys. And they won't always just be me sitting here talking. I definitely want to get some yoga videos up, some self-care hacks, some interviews, and probably some demos, and some meditation and sound healings. So we'll definitely work towards getting some more videos up here that are more interactive that way. So thank you so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Bye!